Hello there people, how are we doing? It is January 6th, 2023. Yep, I waited a week until I did this video. So a lot has happened, a lot of sales, a lot of purchasing. I've got some things to show off in a bit. But yeah, progress has been very, very nice. Obviously right here you can see the first thrust or rotation of 2023. Very nice. So let's just jump straight into it, show you the progress of the accounts. As I said, I have been selling a whole lot. And yeah, the money on my accounts has been rising up very, very, very nicely. And it's been going down, and it's been going up, and it's been going down, it's been going up. Why is this? Because, as I said many times in the past, I get to a point where I have to buy things just to be able to continue selling my Rust skins. So let's just get a good look at the front page. Yep, that's what things are at the moment. The usual whiteout and all the loot boxes. This is to be expected. And prices are still holding on. Prices are doing okay. They did peak up quite nicely initially, and then they went down a bit, but they haven't really gone down bad. They've only just kind of gone down a bit. So we peaked around just a few days after Christmas, but the prices are still good, and I'm more than happy to continue selling. So back over to here. Let's now go back to this. So very, very nice. Get a good look at all of these prices. Now you might immediately notice two of my accounts here are like this. What's going on, Hedge? What are you talking about with this? They are exhausted accounts. If you've seen my Rust Economy 101 long-term investing video, I talk about this, and I'll talk about it now real quickly. Basically, I reached a point where I had the absolute maximum allowed money on my accounts, £1,700, which should be equal to $2,000. So yeah, I had the absolute maximum, and then I also did the absolute maximum total buy order amount that I was allowed possible as well. So £1,700 times 10 would be £17,000. So yeah, you get the idea. So I could just quickly show you those accounts. So this is what this account is now, but if I show you here, this is what it was a good few days ago. And then my other account right here as well, which is now this one. Yes. So yeah, there's less money because what basically happens is I went through as many things as I could possibly think of which would be helpful in the future. I wanted to buy things that would act like bonds. So the account, I can no longer add any more money to it. I can no longer add any more buy orders to it. I might as well just do very long-term buy orders, and that's what I did. I reinvested towards Christmas. So this account had some fairly reasonably okay but slightly higher pricings for the Christmas skins that did very well this year, and basically I was going back and forth from this account and the other account over here, just looking at what could I buy order, what things could I put all of my new wealth onto, because if I can't do anything with these accounts, then I'm just more than happy to just leave it. These accounts, at the moment, I can still do some direct purchases here and there with CSGO gun skins and stickers. Sorry. I can buy knives, I can buy gloves, I can buy skins on CSGO. And that's some of the things that I have been doing. But what I basically had here was a whole batch of nice buy orders, and on the side, as you can see with this account over here again, it has less money because I made a straight purchase for a skin, and then I started to sell things, and it reached the peak again, and I bought more things, and then I sold more things. Guys, it never ends, it never stops. I just keep selling things over and over and over again, and all of these prices I'm selling them for is good. I'm happy to sell them. What profit have I made? I don't know. All I know is 100% it's profit. I'm happy with it. I looked at the pasts, so I looked at some of these skins and I saw, let's go see this one for example. Right now £1.77, which should be equal to just over $2. Yeah. And I looked at the past and I thought, you know what? This is probably as good as it's going to get for a while. I'm happy to sell them now. And if I really wanted to buy them back again, just wait a month and it'll go back down again. I expect prices to go down in February, March time. So yeah, that's basically it. For every single skin, much like what I talked about in the previous video, life is good. That's gone very well. So exhausted accounts, you do your absolute best to squeeze out every single possible buy order you can on the accounts, And then, yeah, so instead of having 16999, I now have 16487. But I definitely can't do a buy order because my money, if you know how buy orders work, you can only do up to 10 times the amount, the current amount of Steam Wallet that you have on the account. So theoretically, I should only be able to do £15,340 worth of buy orders. But because I did everything when I had £1,700, that's never gonna. That's always going to be there. But it's totally fine because so as long as I can afford every single buy order here, every single individual price, there's no issues, there's no problems. It just sits there and it buys things, and I can sell things if I want to. Still, that can happen. I am. So yeah, that's basically it. It's just going to sit there, not do much for the next few months, and then every now and then I'll sell some things just to make sure it keeps up. You know, the upkeep. Make sure it can afford everything still, and I'll be buying all the things that I set it to. And next Christmas with those Christmas Ruskins, for example, I'll sell them for a very nice profit again, all over again. So that's that. That is exhausted accounts. They can't do anything now, but they have got some very nice buy orders put in place. And worst case scenario, I can just take the things I bought from them and trade them over to another account. I could just do that. Yeah. So that's a thing I'll talk about in another video. I have an 8th account now, but it can't do anything for another 2 days. And I'll talk about the benefits of having multiple accounts. So yeah, that's all good. So we've talked about the progress of all the accounts. Let's now talk about the progress of the money. So we'll just go over to here and let's get that right in the middle. In fact, let's just... Oh, I might have accidentally leaked. Oh well, it's all good. So, yes, the difference in money. As you can see, it's been progressing very nicely. You might notice some accounts went up in price, then down, then up and down. Yeah. As I said, I've been buying things, I've been selling things. I reach too much money, I buy more things, I sell more things. I get too much money, I buy more things, I sell things. That's basically been it. But when you see the amount of purchases I've made, you're going to laugh. So the difference in money from here to here is £6,000, just over £6,000, which at the moment, as of January 6, 2023, is equal to just over $7,000. Very nice. Right, now I'm going to show you all the purchases I've made. So you are aware of some of these. So these were some of the things I bought before. You could definitely see these and whatnot. And now we're going to show you all the things I've bought recently over the past week. Yeah, I have bought a lot. Now you probably can't see that perfectly fine. Maybe if I highlight it all. Yeah. Maybe if I zoom in and scroll down, maybe that'll help out a lot better. But yeah, the amount of things I've bought just to make sure I could continue selling Ruskins while prices were great has been ridiculous. But it's been fun, but it has been ridiculous. So yeah, you might notice here that I had the prices all there. I have spent over £8,000 worth on, well, mostly CSGO things. I've bought Valve Index. I've bought 2 Steam Decks. Hey, in fact, you know what? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Hey, look what I got. Look what I got. Yeah, come on, yeah, big. So yeah, I got that now. That's all good. So yeah, I might buy more. I probably will buy more. Didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, I will probably buy more. Yeah, a lot of people like to adopt them. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, I've been making a lot of sales, been making loads of purchases to be able to continue those sales, and when you add up both of these numbers, we end up at £14,387 worth. That is equal to just over $17,000. So if I zoom in a whole lot more, you can get that. Maybe if I make that a bit more in the middle. But yeah, that is that's basically all the money that's been earned, I guess you could say. And yeah, and I'm not stopping. No, I'm not stopping because there's been some interesting bits of positivity. So we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, after all of this, I'd say since this is going to be like almost 6 weeks now, from November 28 to January 6, I've made $17,000 worth. Well, I wouldn't say made money go in, back, reinvested. You get the idea. So $17,000 worth has been sold. Should be, yeah, I think that's the way to put it. Yeah, so I've reimbursed that. I've put that money into new places. All of these purchases, these buy orders that I made, they're like bonds. They're going to hold that money. And they're also going to go to my editor because he happens to really like redline field-tested AK-47s. Yes. Oh, and some knives and whatnot, and you get the idea. So yeah, that's all nice and set up. And yeah, that's all sorted. So am I going to stop now? No, because what I was alluding to was something happened very, very, very recently. That was the first Rust store of 2023, a wipe day. And what usually happens with a wipe day is we see loads of people return playing Rust. So basically with post-Christmas, and well, during the Christmas break and whatnot, there were kids, students, people who work, they were out of school, they were out of college, they were out of work for a good 2 or so weeks. So loads of people had a break. Loads of people played games. Loads of people got Christmas money. Loads of people put their money towards Steam, bought games, bought Rust skins. Demand went up, prices went up. You get the idea. Loads of people were playing Rust and they felt invested to return to play on a wipe day. And what we saw was something that really did surprise me, and I took a screenshot of it. We reached 176,000 people playing at the same time. I was not expecting an increase like that. That is ridiculous. That is really close to our all-time highs. Not very, very close, but in all of the year, in fact, I'll just show you. I've got it here. So if I just refresh right now, I think we're going to... Nope, still the same, hasn't updated, unfortunately. But yeah, we are over 150,000 at the moment. I would expect more because this was done about an hour ago, so maybe I'll just click over here. So we've got the most played games at the moment. Rust is 5th. Yep, 5th at the moment, 157,000 people playing at the moment. Yesterday, it was number 4. And yeah, I was very surprised to see this amount of people. So here we are. Throughout the whole year, our highest was for the recall update back in the beginning of June. That was 165,000. I would never have expected us to reach this high of a number. So when I go back down to here, in January 2022, we peaked at 154. In February, we peaked at 164. Obviously, as I said, June had the highest, but 176,000. I was not expecting that, so that was very nice. And this is where the positivity, it seems to be a case of, and I have noticed it, some of the skins did go down in price a bit, but then they kind of went back up a bit. Maybe we take a look at the Tempered Thompson again. Do we see you go down a bit, and then we kind of see you go up a little bit? Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? So it went down a bit, kind of went a bit stagnant, but then as of yesterday it went back up again. And the Thompson is always usually on the front page. That Tempered Thompson is usually always there. Maybe we'll see a change in the weapon barrel. We'll go take a look at that real quickly. First of all, yeah, let's just go over to here. We see a very, very nice rise. Let's go a bit more closer to around here. And yeah, we kind of peaked around December 30, went down a bit, and then as of yesterday we went up a bit. So yeah, it seems to have instigated an increase in prices again, which is nice. I'm very happy to see it. I've got plenty more skins to sell, and in about 2-3 days time I'll put all of my skins onto one account again, and we'll see the change, the difference in how many skins I managed to sell over the course of 2 months. Because if you recall, way back in the beginning of November, I made a video saying, hey, this is all the skins I currently have. Let's go see how many I can sell, and let's go see how much money I can make. Well, mate, I've made over $17,000 worth has been sold. It's all on my accounts. It's all converted into liquid CSGO skins and items and whatnot. So, yeah, it's looking very good. I Rust is looking very nice, and we've been told there's going to be a lot of updates potentially in the future that are going to look very nice as well. And Chinese New Year is January 22nd, so maybe this momentum's going to carry on throughout all of January. Maybe, I'd like to see it, but this is just a guess. Of course, we'll keep track of everything, but life is good. I've sold over $17,000 worth of skins. I keep saying that, but yeah, you get the idea. Life is pretty good, and wow, this sold 13,000 in just 24 hours. Cool. So, gentlemen, I hope you've done a very good job selling your skins. I hope you made some very nice profits. I hope you're making some considerations in regards to, what should I put my money towards next? Well, I guess we have Valentine's and Easter coming up soon. Chinese New Year isn't really something you'll make money off of, but Easter maybe, Valentine's maybe. I'll put a video out because I talked about this on stream a good couple of days ago. So other than that, have I talked about everything I wanted to say? I think I have. Let's see what else I can add to the list. Let's see what else will be happening. So thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you made great profits, and in all of 2023 I hope it only gets better. Thank you all. Have a good one.